up, guys? Coach CK here, coming at you tonight to talk about nutrition. I want to keep it really specific. We could talk, and I tend to ramble, so I'm going to try to keep this short, but I want to talk about one specific thing, right? I've titled this video, "Is your clean eating actually what's preventing you from getting shredded, from getting the body composition goals that you truly want?" I find that my hardest clients to get results are the ones that have a mindset where they need to do more to lose weight. Okay, the type of workouts that we do, if you're training with us, we've got a lot of clients that are just nutrition clients that are not necessarily training with CrossFit or high intensity methodologies, and this may not be speaking to you, but generally, if you are doing high intensity interval training, if you're doing a lot of cardio, if you're doing any kind of high volume of training, your main focus should be to eat enough nutrition to support your caloric expenditures. Okay, what I mean by that is you got to eat enough food to perform well, right? You have to be able to support all this activity that your body's doing, or things start to get screwed up, right? So there's two things we focus on when we work with clients in nutrition. Number one is quality of food, and number two is quantity of food. Okay, if you are eating good quality of food, meaning you've eliminated sugars, you've eliminated dairy, you've eliminated alcohol, and you've eliminated some of the troublesome grains, any kind of processed grains and carbohydrates, and you do not see any kind of results body comp wise, feeling less bloated, seeing the weight go down on the scale a little bit, feeling a little bit lighter and leaner, we might have to investigate into that a little bit further. Okay, and what I like to look at when we work with clients, we put them on our in-body scale to get an idea of what their lean body mass is and what their resting metabolic rate is. Okay, and what these numbers allow us to do is get an accurate representation of how much food this person should be eating. Everybody is unique depending on how much muscle you have and what that resting metabolic rate is. I know how much you need to intake if you weren't to do anything. Say you just sat your butt on the couch all day, you didn't get up and move. You're going to need to eat a certain number of calories just to maintain brain function and just to just kind of keep your body going, right? And support your metabolic processes, just breathing and just living, right? Your organs and stuff like that. Now we start to add in walking around, base activity, then we can bump it up a little bit. Okay, we're not even accounting for any exercising. We are just getting like a base number, and we're gonna make sure that the plan we create is in the ballpark of that number. If your resting metabolic rate is 1650, then I know that if I put you on a diet of 1200 calories, that is not enough nutrition to support your body, let alone when we start adding in activity. Okay, so if you have a really low calorie number, if you have trouble getting to your calorie number because all you eat is vegetables and lean protein, and you do not eat any healthy fats, and you do not eat any carbohydrates, processed or just clean carbs, then your problem might be the quantity is too low. And without getting into too much details, it jacks up your metabolism pretty good, right? There's when you're under eating for an extended period of time and you're doing strenuous activity, dumping a bunch of cortisol into your body, there's a hormone called leptin that's secreted from your fat cells. When that leptin level, the communication of that hormone gets blocked to your brain, your body basically kind of shuts down any kind of fat burning, right? And we go into this storage mode where we're like protecting because we don't know when that next meal is going to come. And you get into a position where you're overtraining, and you get into sort of, I call it like a damned if you do, damned if you don't scenario, where you're going to be eating a little bit too much, and your body's going to store it. And then if you don't eat enough, your body's going to hang on to everything because it doesn't know when, the next meal's coming. And so we've got this scenario where we're going to have to get a reset and find a new normal. And that might involve, gaining a little bit of weight to get back and get healthy and get to where your body should be. And a lot of people are scared to do that. So working with a professional, working with somebody that's done it before, and having a target and a long-term sort of plan and vision, and then being able to trust the process will allow you to get over that initial hump of possibly gaining weight as you increase those calories. Let your body sort of regulate, get used to eating the right amount of food for your body, and then once we're there, we can start to play around with it. So yeah, something to think about. Again, it doesn't apply to everybody, but something to think about if you are a chronic exerciser and if you're one of those people that's afraid to eat too much. Food for thought. Again, it's Coach CK or at South Naperville Strength. Give me a call. Click the link below. Set up an appointment if you want to talk more about this kind of thing. If you're wondering, hey, maybe that's me, we can get you in. We can put you on the machine. We charge $50 for that initial consult where we can kind of look at your sheet and go over it. Probably takes about a half hour. And we've got very affordable packages to kind of walk you through the process of figuring it out, right? Because your nutrition is unique to you, and it is very much a course correction kind of game. There's no magic bullet. I'm not going to put you on the perfect plan and you're just going to get shredded immediately. We're going to figure out what your body thrives on, the right quantities, the right macronutrients, how many carbs, how many fats, and kind of play with those numbers to see how you feel the best, how you start to look the best. And, I believe that this nutrition game is not something that you have to bulk up to cut down. I believe, and I used to think, I'm just an anomaly to walk around at 5% body fat or less. But the way that I have trained my body to utilize fat for energy allows me to be able to maintain a very lean body composition. I know others that have as well. It is possible. So give me a call. We'll set up an appointment, and I'd love to chat. I could talk about this stuff all day. All right. Love you guys. Have a great day.